great if you could come up with licks instantaneously, without thinking about them, without reading licks, without memorizing licks. Well, all that is possible. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Grab your guitar, we're going to get started right after this. Hello, my name is David Wallerman. Welcome to this channel, which is all about helping guitar players around the world find their unique voice on the instrument to tell their own personal musical story. And today is about coming up with new licks. Now, I'm not talking about, grabbing a tab somewhere on the internet and memorizing this note per note, whatever that was. No, I'm talking about coming up with new licks on the spot. And it requires two very simple things that we've talked about on the channel, but it's so valuable that we're going to do this again. For this, we're going to use this backing track that you can get for free with the scale diagrams. Just follow the top line of the description of this video and you'll get access to this, which is in the key of G Mixolydian, the 7-note scale. Okay, so how do you come up with new licks? Well, you need two things. The first one is a strong sense of the beat and the subdivision. You need to internalize what is going on here. And you do this naturally. If you're hearing this, that's the pulse, da, 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 and then subdivide that. Okay, so that's what we have, right? That's the first thing. And then mentally, you're going to create some rhythm phrases. Taka taka ta, taka taka ta, tiki ta, taka taka teka, taka taka ta, taka taka ta, tiki tiki ti ti ta. Very the Indian language of rhythm, the konokol, which I really want to study at some point, but I'm just faking it right now. But that's what you need to do. And then if you apply this with your scale, you're going to start to come up with ideas. Okay, that's the first step. The second step is a visualization thing. And this is a very personal thing. And if you've watched the channel for a while, you know that I don't really think that visualizing everything is very beneficial, because your improvisation is going to be very directed by your knowledge of the guitar. Whereas I think there's more that you can do by just singing in your mind and replicating what you're singing on the instrument. But for now, we're really going to look at the visual aspects of the guitar. Let me show you on the close-up here. So we've got the whole scale that you can find in the charts below, free download, and we're in G Mixolydian. So let's do something simple, a 3-note per string system that is going to allow us to visualize this. So there's 3 notes per string. Starting on the low E string to the high E string, this is what you have for G Mixolydian. We have frets 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 5, 6, 8, and 5, 7, 8. So that scale played against the backing track will work. Now if I combine to this the taka taka ta, taka taka te ka te te ta. Okay, that's what we get. Now, if you do this, some ideas might come out. We're going to start with a very simple idea that we're going to visualize, something like this. Okay? We're going to call this a phrase or a lick. So, if I'm looking at this, I've got on the low E string frets 3, 5, 7, and on the next string 5. Now, instead of naming the frets, we're going to look at this from your perspective. When you are looking at your guitar, what do you have? You have 3 notes per string. That's how we're visualizing this, meaning that we have, from your perspective, not when you're looking at this, but when you're looking at your guitar, on the low E string frets 3, 5, 7 means that you have left, middle, right. A left note, a middle note, and a right note. Okay, so the lick is left, middle, right, L, N, R, and and on the next string we have N, like this. So L, N, R, N. This idea is the lick. That's the blueprint of the lick. So I can apply this to the next string. I'll have left, middle, right, left. Okay? Now I can skip a string and apply the same thing. Left, middle, right, middle. It's still the same kind of movement. And if you apply this with a da-ka-da-ka-da-da-da-da, you will have some interesting ideas because you no longer are required to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's boring. You can displace those the starting point. The starting point of the lick, which is a 4-note lick, 1, 2, 3, 4, doesn't have to start on the same subdivision. You don't have to do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super boring. But you could do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Sounding, instead of sounding like this, you might sound like this. And that's the idea. Now, here's a secret, and I did it here when I was improvising. I played a wrong note. Here's the secret. When you're improvising, you're using a series of different things that draw the listener in. What are these things? Well, the rhythm, for example. You're using phrase rhythmically over the backing track, making sure that it matches. There's a strong match there, right? The rhythm that I'm singing over the backing track. Another strong match might be the choice of notes, right? Using the same scale, the same alphabet, which is Mixolydian. Another strong match might be the coherence in the licks. If you're starting an idea like this, there's no surprises for the listener, right? He's drawn in. Now, these things altogether create a coherent improvisation. Now, let's say you have 3 of these things available. The rhythm, coherence of rhythm phrases. The movement is the same. And then the third element would be choice of notes. Mixolydian matches Mixolydian. Well, you don't need to have all of them. Take out, let's say, take out the choice of notes. You play a bad note in there. As long as you have the other things, rhythm coherence and the direction of the licks, as long as you have 2 of those, your bad note is going to be accepted by the listener and perceived as an intelligent musical choice. Let me demonstrate this. I'm going to start in combining all those 3 elements: good notes, subdivision, and flow of direction of licks. I'll start in and then I'll throw some bad notes in there and it's going to be accepted. Okay, all right, I was kind of losing track here, but you get the idea, right? This can be downloaded for free with the charts, and do it. That way you can develop your own ideas using this and Seriously, an infinite amount of licks are available to you if you use that rhythm subdivision and the visualization thing that I just shared with you. And if this was your first visit, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. You should consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification so you don't miss any videos. New videos come out on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. New videos helping guitar players around the world find their voice on the guitar to tell their own personal musical story. Nobody can play the way you play. It's just a matter of finding what is inside of you and using your pencil to tell your story. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you very soon. Practice well.